Crypto's Rich Boy. Today we're going to be talking about Core DAO, or Core. But before we get started, guys, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and share it with your friends. Now, I was browsing through Mexi last night, and I was like trying to figure out something. I was like, I know the markets are probably going to be going down. Let me see if I can find a nice short position. And then I came across Core. But it kind of it's flipped me. I did a short position. I did a 2,000% gain, and I actually turned that gain and invested it right back into Core. So I think I did pretty nicely because I'm now up 10% on that as well. So Core, let's get into it. Let's see why it had this crazy wick to the upside, 50 cents all the way up to $3.40. It is almost passing its previous all-time high back in February of 2023. It looks like, guys, the volume is 848 million. I've never even heard of this coin before, and it's in the top 50. That's crazy. I've never heard of Core. Supposedly, it's a layer 1. So let's go ahead and see what Core is all about. There is 876 million in circulating supply. Total supply is 2.1 billion. And it looks like I said it is, we'll get more about it, but where can you get it? It's on all the major exchanges. OKX, Gate.io, Bybit, HTX, Mexi, BitGet, LBank, guys, and the list just keeps going on and on. Hit BTC, SuperX, Bitro. So there are tons and tons of exchanges that this is already on. And guys, I will be honest, I can see some bigger exchanges with it being in the top 50 coming probably really soon. And maybe that is one of the reasons why it is actually just pumping like crazy. But let's go ahead and take a look at their website, see what we got going on there. And then we'll take a look at the Twitter page or X page. So decentralized application secured by Bitcoin. So is this on the BRC? That is the question. Bridge to core. Build with EVM compatible smart contracts on Bitcoin powered blockchain. So guys, this is on the Bitcoin powered blockchain, and that is really really cool. So Satoshi Plus Consensus. The Satoshi Plus Consensus mechanism combines the best of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Decentralization and security are ensured through delegated proof of work (DPoW) from Bitcoin mining pool scalability, composability, and achieved through delegated proof of stake (DPoS) from core token holders. So Core DAO started as a community looking for better solutions, and that's what it remains. With principles grounded in the premises of both Bitcoin and Ethereum, our power comes from embracing multiple ideas, communities, the opposite of the winner takes all. Mentally, Core is focused instead of platform growth and driven the global adoption of blockchain technology. So 236 million plus transactions on chain, 2.1 million Twitter followers, 250,000 Discord members, 5 million active wallets. So it looks like they have a very strong community. So the core network. So 110 million 533,467 core delegated validators, 21 out of 27 total, hash delegated 63, and delegated hash rate Bitcoin total hash rate 263 EH S 559 EH S. So that is pretty much a sum it up for the website. Now, 2.2 million followers on X is no small number, guys. And so, that's kind of what, when I saw, so like I said, I saw the chart I saw this and I was like, it's a great shorting potential. Look at that. Let's short this. Then I come over and I was like, holy mac, this is more than I've seen in a while. I look at this, I'm like, it's in the top 46. I was like, let me take those gains that I made. And I didn't put much. I put like 250 bucks. I was like, let me just go ahead. It seems like it ran too high, too quick. The market's coming down. So this thing has to kind of come down for a little cool off period. And it did. And so I'll be honest, guys. I kind of it reminded me of those short and long sweats when you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, oh, is it good? Did I get liquidated? Oh, did I not? I remember why I stopped doing that. But then I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, I remember why I like doing this. Okay. And then, like I said, I learned a little bit more about it, and I was like, let me go ahead and invest in this because this seems like it's pretty legit. So, so they come out something was 16 hours ago, which could have started the pump. They said, um, they said core ignition has entered a new phase, opening doors to all who wish to join the BTC Fight revolution. No invite codes needed. Just open ignition.coredao.org and explore the core ecosystem. So it's like they open up their ecosystem to everybody. It looks like they have season one. Wait, is this from core? Oh no, I don't know what that was. I think it kind of went down. Um, so Core Foundation just announced that Ant Group Zan had joined the Core Chain Validator. Zan's contribution adds to security and decentralization of core chain, leveraging Ant Group's tech power or promise. So Zan's involvement highlights core chain's growth in top tier ecosystem contributors. The alliance with Zan is expected to boost core chain's capability while adding to the community ties the Asia tech community. So I definitely this is true because the thing is Asia, they were up last night and there was a lot of movement, right? So you can see a lot of movement. So let's see what else we can find. It looks like 1 hour ago they had a 30-minute Twitter space, which was pretty cool. So they had that. It looks like they have arrived. Wizard Gallery has arrived on Core Chain, so they are layer one. They are already bringing on um, new projects, right? So that is something that brings a huge use case. Is you can't just go on these projects. I mean, you can't just be a project layer one and not get any projects to build upon you. So it looks like Wizard Gallery, the NFT marketplace, has took that leap and has joined the core community. So it's a digital. It's for collectors and artists. Wizard Gallery offers space showcase and sell NFTs within the core ecosystem, leveraging power features for a secure and smooth user experience, empowering creators and innovative tools. So, guys, that's pretty cool. So, you can discover, collect, and sell digital art in a marketplace built on the core chain. So, it looks like we have the main core. You got CEO, Doctor. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the names. I can do this one. Co-founder George Burke, and you have the core initial contributor Rich Rhines and Doctor Chandra Dagaria Gorilla. Sorry. Not even gonna proceed with that. It's Dr. D. Uh, that might even be so, okay. Anyway, that's the guy who is the CEO and co-founder. So, very it looks like a really well put together crew. And so they're having a lot. So the thing is when I looked for videos about this, there's not much out there, right? And I was like, that's another reason why I wanted to make a video. I was like, why isn't there more videos? I mean, this thing just spiked. It's in the top 50, and if you look it up, it has some, but not a lot. So I definitely want to kind of get more awareness on this because I think this could be something huge. It's in the top 50. This could come out, we have these projects come out of nowhere in the bull market, and right now we're having the pre-halving dump. And Bitcoin, see, a lot of people think Bitcoin to 80K this week, pre-having dump. So it could be something where today and tomorrow we go down to that between 58 and 61 level, and that's where I think it's going to go. I think we're going to tap and go back up. Um, and so that's what my research, watching other YouTubers, kind of looking at different things. I mean, we have already hit the 61 level, so I think it could be like a flash crash, have a double bottom, and go back up to that to between 75 and 80K, and then we can kind of take it from there. And so right now it's kind of just like a game of waiting, a game of day by day, kind of like you have to kind of see where this chart goes. I know that there's a wedge forming, and so the wedge actually, crazy enough, ends on like the breakout has to happen around the halving. And so we have about 2.5 weeks before that happens, and I think we're gonna get kind of a little bit of chop. But guys, don't let that shake you out, right? We're gonna have so much gains coming up this summer, quarter four, potentially even quarter one of next year. And in the past, you've had a lot of these gains go in to the year after the halving. And so that is something that I've kind of you kind of have to think about. And right now, quarter one, right now we're in April, so quarter two is April. You have a chance to still buy, hold for a year, get a lot more gains, than what you have now, and pay a lot less taxes. You sell right now, if you buy, you can sell on April 3rd of next year, qualify for long-term gains, and boom, you pay between 5 and 15% instead of 25 to 40%. That is a good savings. So go check out Core DAO, guys. It's definitely something that I think it's gonna have a I think it's going strong, right? And I think, you have these coins come out of nowhere, and for the pump that this thing has had, it could be creating a bull flag, right? And there could be another leg up, especially if Bitcoin goes to 40,000, I mean, 40,000, 80,000. Then this could go to all-time highs. Now, the market cap is pretty high, but, it's in the top 50, so market caps, they go to the billions. I mean, if you look at it, you have a lot of these other projects in the top. You have 1.2 trillion, 395 billion. Like, even if you're like, okay, let's go more into like the top 20 on 6 billion, almost 7 billion, almost 7 billion, 6 billion, 5.6 billion. So this still has room to grow, and I foresee this hitting. Let's see, where did it hit? Did it? Let's see. Let's do Trading View really quick. Trading View, and let's do Core. Core. This. I mean, they have to have it. Okay. All right. So let's do CORE. And I like, let's see, Mexi. All right, launch chart. So let's see what's going on really quick. So guys, we had this channel. So you had this channel, and I mean theoretically, it's still holding. I mean, you need 3 points. We got one, two, three. It's still holding. I mean, technically, if it breaks, it would have to come down to like the low twos to really break out. And I don't know. I see with the way this has been holding, it's hovering at that 339, 340. It's I think it's gonna make a bull flag, guys. I really do. I think it's gonna make a bull flag. And you kind of have, I mean, right now, all we can really do is kind of do this. So it might come back up and it has to break it. If not, the only thing I could see this doing is maybe coming a little bit more down. No, no, no. Sorry. It could technically stay here. If it hovers, it could technically go up like 370, 360, 370. And so this is the daily chart. Let's go into the 4-hour chart and see what we got. Okay, so this is definitely okay. Let's get rid of this. Oops, hold on. Oh, give me a second, guys. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Here, let's do that. Now let's go to the 4-hour chart. And now let's see what we got. Okay, so that looks a little better. All right, so yeah, so I mean, you definitely have this right here, and you have 1, 2, 3. So I think it can come up, touch the 370, maybe come down, go back to 350, come up, break through. And I think that is very, very healthy. It kind of had its run up, it had its retracement. I think this has more room to grow, guys. I think this was maybe the first leg up, and I mean you kind of have. Oops, hold on. Let's do. Yeah, so the first. Man, what is going on with my computer? Okay, just okay. So first leg up, I think this is kind of where it's coming. You had the pull, and if you kind of scroll in. I mean, you could kind of see that. It's creating like a bull pennant. So, guys, it's holding pretty strong. I mean, I think the correction we had, in my opinion, not financial advice, was over the course of a couple hours last night. I think potentially, as long as Bitcoin doesn't fall much more, I think we can see levels 350, 360, 370. And if it breaks that, then we can continue to we're pretty much, let's see. And let's see. So we got the 1 week. Oh, wow. So guys, the one thing I love about um crypto is, look at this. There is nothing holding it back after when we get 360, we're in price discovery for, well, for that chart. So yeah, so for the Mexi chart, we're in price discovery, and a lot of people, they like using Mexis. So I think this still has room to grow. It has, now keep in mind, it has ran quite a bit, so take a little bit of caution. If you don't have the money to, if you have like maybe 50, $100, and you're like, I don't really care if I lose it, I don't care if it goes like 50% down, might be a little chance you might take. If you have your rent money, yeah, stay away from this. Pay your rent. Don't get evicted. That's my advice. Don't get evicted. That's my advice for that. So anyway, guys, tell me what you guys think. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know if there's any projects you want me to cover. And until next time, guys.